Alright boys and girls, I hope you're having a lovely day, okay? Today guys, I've got another CeX pickups video. Now, today's video is like not the craziest in terms of pickups. I didn't pick up a ton of games, and the games I picked up aren't anything ridiculous. I picked these games up a good few weeks ago now. It wasn't that recently. I think it was about 3 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, it wasn't really like a planned visit to CeX. Normally, I have a look at the stock in my local, see what they've got, and then I'll plan on actually picking up stuff. Whereas this was just a very impromptu visit. My dad gave me a ring the other day, and he basically told me that there was a sofa shop and they had a ton of sofas on clearance, and I needed a sofa, guys. For those who don't know, my old sofa got absolutely decimated by one of my mates. All my friends came round in the summer of last year, and one of my mates, he's kind of big, like he's a big lad, and he sat on the sofa, guys, and it went, all right? The whole thing just got destroyed from him sitting on it. So yeah, long story short, guys, I needed a new sofa. I've pretty much been doing all of my gaming in my bedroom. I'll just lay in bed and play games, which isn't exactly ideal. I'd rather be in the game room. So when I got that phone call from my dad, of course I was like proper excited, because I thought, yes, we're finally gonna get a new sofa. I've been looking around a little bit here and there. I'd looked on Facebook Marketplace and things like that, and I just couldn't really find anything I wanted. I wanted a sofa I could properly lay on and, you know, fall asleep on, because my other sofa was nice, but it was a little bit too short. Anyway, guys, long story short, my dad offered to come pick me up and drive me into town to have a look at these sofas. It was super sudden, so I didn't bring my camera or anything like that. I completely forgot. So unfortunately, that does mean I don't have any sort of camera footage to show you guys. Normally, I've got like a sort of vlog, you know, with these CeX videos, but unfortunately not today. But yeah, whilst I was getting that sofa, guys, I did just very quickly nip into CeX, because I felt like it would be rude not to. Like I said before, it's not the craziest CeX haul. It's pretty basic stuff, but I figured it was worth showing you guys anyway. And of course, after I've shown you guys these pickups, I will also show you guys the sofa, because I'm sure some of you guys are proper curious. And whilst we're at it, I think we'll do a little bit of gameplay on the sofa, guys. I'll have a sit down on my sofa and we'll play one of these games. Alright then, guys, so without further ado, let's show you guys the pickups. Like I said, don't get too excited, because it really isn't that crazy. So our first pickup, guys, is actually going to be a DVD. It's not the craziest. I just kind of wanted to watch this movie because I kept seeing YouTube shorts of it. It would just always pop up, and I always thought I would kind of want to watch that. I was waiting in the queue and I just sort of saw it. I picked it up and it was like £1.50, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to grab it, because like I said, I keep seeing YouTube shorts of it. And that movie, guys, is Shaft. Now, I did watch this movie. I watched this movie on my sofa, funnily enough, and yeah, this was it was very, very entertaining. It's a movie that you kind of just shut your brain off with. It's not a movie you take ultra seriously, and yeah, it was thoroughly entertaining for like the hour and a half that it lasted for. Samuel Jackson plays as this cop, and he's a little bit of a, I'm not gonna say he's a dirty cop, because he's not, but he will certainly bend the rules a little bit. It was just a really over-the-top movie, guys. Samuel Jackson made me laugh quite a few times in this movie. He's a pretty smooth guy. The villains in this movie are super over the top. You've got Christian Bale, like a young Christian Bale in this movie, and he plays like a super racist, so that was kind of weird. Yeah, there was just a sort of perfect sort of popcorn movie, guys. Like I said, it's not the most serious movie ever. It was kind of just dumb fun. And also, one other thing with this movie that I kind of picked up on, Samuel Jackson is ridiculously accurate in this movie for some reason, like at shooting people. He didn't miss a single bullet in this film, I swear. He'd be shooting people behind him, blindfolded like this. It would still hit people point blank. Meanwhile, every single other person in this movie couldn't hit people like that were like 2 yards away from them. They were like the most inaccurate people ever. They were literally stormtroopers. Anyway, long story short, guys, Shaft was a pretty entertaining movie. Cost me £1.50, and yeah, I can't really complain. It wasn't bad. Okay, guys, this next pickup is one that I'm just ridiculously excited to get into, because I recently played a different game in the series and I absolutely loved it. And that game is going to be Tomb Raider Legend. So very recently, I played through Tomb Raider Anniversary. Great game, absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. It's kind of like a remake of the original game, which I've never properly played. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It had great puzzles, it had great platforming, not so much action. There wasn't a lot of action in that game, which I kind of expected there to be more action in the game. But yeah, nonetheless, guys, I really enjoyed my time with it. So of course, I want to play some more Tomb Raider games after that. So I figured the next one that we should check out is going to be Tomb Raider Legend. It's only £2.50, so it's an absolute bargain. I've heard a lot of very good things about Tomb Raider Legend, so I cannot wait to check this one out. I think once I finish this one, I'm going to play through Tomb Raider Underworld, because I do own that one, and I believe Underworld is a sequel to this one. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to jumping jumping into a bit more Tomb Raider games, and eventually we will get onto that remastered trilogy, which again, I'm super excited for. Also, funnily enough, guys, with this game, somebody left their cheat codes in here, which I thought was kind of cool. It's like all on this piece of cardboard here, so I'm gonna keep it just because I think it's kind of cool that was in there. I'm not gonna use these cheats, but yeah, just kind of, I don't know, it's sort of a thing of the time, really, because you don't really get cheats anymore. Back in the PS2 era, cheats were super popular. Like, most games had cheat codes back then. Like, if you had GTA 3 or San Andreas or whatever, you were using cheat codes on those games. A lot of unlockables as well, you could unlock through cheat codes, and we'd always have these cool cheat books and things like that. So yeah, I kind of remember cheats being this awesome thing. Obviously, I don't use them now because it kind of spoils the game, but as a kid, I loved cheats. As for the game, guys, it's not in the best condition. The disc, it should play, but it's a bit scuffed. It does come complete with the manual, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. I'm kind of hoping it's got a little bit more action than Tomb Raider Anniversary, but if it's just a full-on platformer puzzle type thing, I really don't mind that either. Okay, guys, this next one is going to be a PS4 game, and it's one that I played a little bit of, but I've not played a ton, and that is Gran Turismo. So when it comes to Gran Turismo, guys, I am not like super massive on it, and it's not like a series I've played a ton of, but the main reason I wanted to pick this one up, guys, is for the PlayStation VR. I just wanted a driving game to play in VR, because I feel like that's such a cool thing to do with VR. And there's something about the VR experience that just really suits driving games, so I really wanted to check out something, and I saw this in there. Me and my older brother played this one a little bit, and we had a really good time with it, so I definitely want to play a little bit more. Like I said before, I'm not really massive on Gran Turismo. I've not played a ton of them, because I'm more into the arcade style of racing. I'll love it if there's like an arcade racer on PSVR that you can play. I don't think there is any. I think they're all sort of simulation based, but yeah, if there is any, I will definitely get them. But anyway, guys, pretty much I only picked this game up for the VR. I probably won't play it outside of that, but yeah, it's just a cool little game, and yeah, it works super well in VR. You can even, like with the controller, you can actually use it as a steering wheel if you want to. But yeah, this game works really well in VR. You can actually like look around the car and stuff. It works super good. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing a bit more of that with VR, guys, because yeah, it's super cool. Okay, guys, this next one is one that I've looked past a billion times before. I've seen it in CEX, and I've honestly just never really thought about getting it. But I was watching a Kieran video. If anyone knows Kieran, he does like a similar channel to mine, where he goes to CEX and buys loads of stuff. Absolutely love his channel. And he picked this game up not too long ago, and it made me want to get the game, because when he was talking about it, it sounded like my type of thing. And that game, guys, is Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. So yeah, this sounds really, really awesome. Like the way he was describing it and talking about it, it sounded really cool. I think he mentioned that there was fixed camera angles, which immediately made me think of like old school Resident Evil. So of course, like when I hear Resident Evil, I immediately am like, yes, I need that. And the game was pretty cheap as well. It was only £6, so if I don't end up liking it, it is what it is. So yeah, this one will get added to my horror game backlog, guys, and I do have a very big like backlog when it comes to horror games, especially with the PS2. I still need to play like Haunting Grounds, Obscure, Rule of Rose, Kuon. Like I've got some like pretty heavy hitter horror games on PS2 that I need to get through. I recently just played Cold Fear on PS2. That was a really cool game that is kind of like, it's almost like Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space, and that was really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this one, guys. Not too sure when I'll get round to it, but I definitely will at some point. And yeah, it's gonna be hopefully really good. Okay, guys, we get down to our final pickup. Like I said, it's not the craziest CEX haul. It was pretty just random. I wasn't planning on going in, but this game is one that I've been on the lookout for quite some time. Not an expensive game, just one I have not seen, and that is going to be Airblade. So yeah, the reason I wanted to pick this one up, guys, is it kind of looks like a Tony Hawk's clone. I played one level of it, and I must say it's definitely not like Tony Hawk's. It's not at all what I expected. Like, it just isn't anything like it. I'd actually say it's pretty closer to like Jet Set Radio and things like that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's a pretty unique one, and it was only £2, you know, like you can't really go wrong for that price. So yeah, I look forward to playing a bit more of this, guys. Like I said, I only played the one level. It is complete with the manual. All my games were complete today, which is quite rare for me. Normally, at least one of these games doesn't come with a manual. The disc is kind of a little bit scratched, but I can live with that. But yeah, for £2, guys, I just wanted to check this game out for a long time. It was one that I was always intrigued by. So yeah, it might not be anything like Tony Hawk's, guys, but I'm sure it's still going to be a pretty good game. So yeah, that's going to be all of our pickups for today, guys. It's mostly PS2 here. We got 3 PS2 games, a PS4 game, and a DVD. I think the one I'm most looking forward to playing is, of course, got to be Tomb Raider Legend. I can't wait for that. But simultaneously, I'm very curious about Alone in the Dark. I've got a good feeling about that. So yeah, without further ado then, boys, I guess I'll just show you guys my sofa real quick, and then also we'll do a little bit of gameplay. I'm not terribly sure what to play, to be honest. I'm not going to play either of these two because I have actually played them, not played like a ton of them, but I've played them enough to where I know what they are. But that's a DVD, so that's obviously not happening. But yeah, it's got to be between these two guys, and I think I'm going to go Alone in the Dark. I think this is the one I'm really curious about. I know I'm going to like Tomb Raider Legend, you know, it's just going to be similar to what I've already played with Tomb Raider Anniversary, so I don't need to play that. Whereas this, I don't know too much what to expect. I just know that it's going to be survival horror. So yeah, without further ado then, boys, I'll quickly show you guys my sofa, and we'll play a little bit of Alone in the Dark. What's up, Fred? You okay? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, guys, I'm going to try not to show you guys around the room too much, because I do really want to do a game room tour. I'm going to get some light in here so you guys can actually see what we're looking at. There we go, the lamp is on. But yeah, this is the sofa, guys, and overall, I really like it. I put a blanket on there so that when my dog is getting on the sofa, it doesn't make it too dirty, I suppose. You know, you know what dogs are like. But yeah, overall, boys, it's very solid. It's nice and comfy. It's not like the softest sofa, but it's you know, it's a little bit firm, but I think it's good. But it's nice and solid, like I said, and my friends should be able to sit on this one without breaking it. My previous sofa was gifted to me for free, and I think it was originally from IKEA, and it was a decent sofa, but it wasn't like the most solid. This one, though, guys, definitely feels like it can take a bit of weight, so I'm pretty confident it'll be all right. It won't break this time. It bloody well better not, guys, because it wasn't cheap, all right? Even though it was on clearance, it was still expensive. Anyway, guys, what I really love about this sofa, like my favorite thing about it, is the fact that you can turn it into a sofa bed. Now, obviously, sofa beds isn't like the craziest thing ever. Like, you know, a lot of sofas are sofa beds, but what I like about this one in particular is just how easy it is to set up. If I put you guys there, you might be able to see. Fred, you're gonna have to jump out of the way, mate. Come on, mind out the way. Good boy. Literally, guys, you pull it out like that, and then you lift it, and then that's it. It's done. That's all you have to do. You got yourself a sofa bed. Look at that, boys, all right? Look at that. And I've slept on this multiple times, and so has Fred, and it's bloody fantastic. But yeah, overall, guys, I'm very happy with the sofa, and it suits the room as well. Like, I don't want to show you guys around, because like I'm doing a game room tour, but yeah, it does suit the room. So yeah, without further ado then, guys, let's jump into a bit of Alone in the Dark, shall we? All right, guys, I'm here on the sofa, you know, playing some games. Just figured I'd show you guys quickly, you know, how I play my games now. I've got this new sofa, where I try to play my games with the dog inconveniently in the way. Anyway, guys, let's point you guys towards the TV so you guys can actually see the gameplay. Right, I'm going to skip through cutscenes, guys. I just kind of want to get a taste of the gameplay. For some reason, I've got a feeling that this is going to be a slow start, so I'm not going to judge it too much by the gameplay. You can actually choose the character, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go with the dude. Okay, here we go then, guys. You don't use the analog stick, which is kind of interesting. It's D-pad only. What have I done? Oh, I thought the game froze then. I thought, fuck's sake, I'm going to have to take it back to CeX. Alright, so we got quite a few pistol bullets, which is cool. I've got a good feeling about this one, guys. Circle is the flashlight. How do you run? Square is the run. Okay, so this is proper old school. We're talking like original old school Resident Evil. You know, like Resident Evil 3. The gate's secured with a combination. Alright, I don't have the code. Yeah, well, I was going to say, we're kind of shit out of luck there. Oh, fuck. What the... This made me shit my fucking pants there. What was that all about? Right, just before I... Yeah, I was going to say, I figured that's how you shoot. I'm guessing it's the X button. Okay, that's how we shoot. I just wanted to make sure, because it's probably going to come a point where we're going to have to shoot someone. But yeah, a lot of people don't like tank controls, guys. And I was one of those people for a while. But when I played Silent Hill 2 for the first time, I really started to, like, get used to it. So yeah, I actually quite like tank controls now. I think they're pretty cool. Oh, is that a zombie or is he just really ugly? You take the small bronze key. Cool. Yeah, this is very resi, guys. Like it's very clear to see that this game is very Resident Evil inspired. There's no critique from me. That's a good thing. What the fuck? All right, let's go back. What the hell happened? He's not here anymore. He's disappeared. All right, well, that was weird. Okay, I can't even get the words out. I'm so dumbfounded. Oh shit. We're gonna have to kill the dogs. Right, Fred, look away. don't watch. This is a real horror game for him. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm intrigued by this game, man. I really want to play it now. I keep doing that, though. I keep, like, playing a little bit of a game, and then before I know, I end up playing through the whole damn thing, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's good to play the games you buy, but my backlog is already big enough from, like,
the games I've had prior, you know? I think I need to play some of the horror games I've had longer. Like, I've had bloody Kuon now for at least a year. I've had Haunting Grounds for longer. I really need to play them. But yeah, I just want to get a little bit of action. If I can just, like, shoot somebody, and then I'll probably just call it a day. That's... Oh, God! Well, I'm getting the action sooner than I thought. Get off me! Oh, dear. That poor dog. Alright, well, he's dead. Does he have any items? Come on. drop me some bullets, dog. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, guys, I believe this game is on PS1. Oh, wait, what was that? Sorry, what? That was weird. Yeah, I think this game's on PS1, so I'll be curious what it's like on PS1. I'm not going to get it for PS1, but I'm definitely curious. If there was one critique I have of this game, guys, these loading screens are quite grim. Like, this is worse than Resident Evil, like, on PS1. With the amount of loading screens I'm getting. Right, I'm just going to play one more minute, guys. Like, I'm genuinely enjoying this game, and I feel like I could keep playing easily for, like, at least a few more hours, but my backlog is already grim, especially with horror games. So I'm gonna keep this for a little bit of time, like at least a month, I reckon. Maybe I'll play it next month. Oh, God. Right, I'm just going to go around the corner. I'm going to see what's there. Oh, that's a... Well, go back. That's such a cool camera angle. That's the advantage of a fixed camera angle, guys. Where is it? Oh, you can't look at it anymore. Oh, that was such a cool angle. Oh, what is that? Right, I'm going to kill this thing, and then we'll call it a day. Come back, bitch. Don't hide. I want to kill you. Oh, what's happening? Ah! Oh, we're dead. We're not dead. Shit. Reload! Okay, nice. Is it dead? It's dead. Oh, this game's awesome, man. I'm so glad I picked this game up. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. I know the pickups weren't that crazy today. I've just bit my tongue. That really hurt. But yeah, like I was saying, guys, I know it wasn't like the craziest pickups ever, but it wasn't really about the pickups today. It was more about the sofa. I do promise, though, that I do have some upcoming CEX visits that are a lot more juicy. I went to Plymouth not too long ago, and that's a pretty awesome haul. I picked up some really good stuff from Plymouth. So yeah, I'll show you guys all of that in due time, okay? So look forward to all of that good stuff, boys. Also, a game room tour will be coming soon, so look forward to that as well. If you're new here, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.